This is how you print wheat on the Godus. Some of you run into wheat bottlenecks early in the game, especially in Homeworld. It can be difficult to get enough wheat. So the technique of printing wheat is in the powers, you've got double upgraded Holy Forest, you've got double upgraded Rain of Purity. When it's double upgraded you get 1800% growth on the fields. And as you can see, I've planted about, I don't know, 100 trees. That's going to cost a bomb. It's worth doing though. You need to allow little corridors. And this area here is the area to the south of where you start in Homeworld, which is just over here where the arc comes in. There's the arc. This is, I've bombed out the Astari Homeworld. Go back there again. This is a good patch of green grass. Now you're not going to believe how quickly I can make wheat. Your eyes are going to drop out of your skull. So I get my Rain of Purity. And I start doing this. The cloud's so big it actually spills out into fields next to where you're watering. So if I water this field here, it actually waters all the fields downhill. This way you've got to keep moving. And it's only costing me 149 per second, but it's accelerated so much. Each of these fields will mature in 30 minutes because I've got 2 upgrades in farming. The second one occurs in Homeworld. The first one occurs moderately through the Homeworld. So there's no problem getting that one. But as you can see, this is so fast. I don't care anymore. I only need this one paddock to produce wheat for probably 10 games. Here it is done on the Homeworld. It's proof of concept. You've got to upgrade to Mountain Manor to get this size, and it's got to be on the green, the dark green, whoops, dig down function there. Rain of Purity, it's done this way. So if you are struggling along with only one upgrade, you probably still get good value doing this sort of thing. And I printed 2,000 wheat just in the last couple of minutes. So I'll show you how to upgrade ore production too, because that's a real bugbear. It really slows you down in Homeworld because some of the beacons cost 3,000 towards the end. I get to my main ore farm. Here's one. And as you notice, I've also planted a few hundred holy forests through it because there's a really good, whoops, go away. There's a really good radius. That tree there, for example, accelerates that mine there, there. They're all accelerated by 2% right out to here. So every tree you put in accelerates in a compound way about 2%. So you can accelerate these down to 2 hours, and that's a tree buff acceleration of 500%. Naturally, the miners have still got to walk out, so you don't get each mine maturing in 2 hours. It tends to be probably 2.5 or 3. Oh, there's one there. That accelerates your ore production by a factor of 4 or 5. So you could probably get 4 loads a day. But you've got to hover over it a bit. Now, another technique you might like to use is what I call the belief battery. What you use is the smallest house, because the larger ones mature belief a lot slower. So if you're playing the game, the initial stages of the game, you're probably in a manic obsessive mode where you're continually scouring the board for belief, and this is the best way to get it, like that, through a belief battery. And what I've done is I've also double upgraded beautify, so it's permanent. And you get 50% more belief. So you've got to really do a good home decoration. With your belief, and get everything up in the whole area. And so the belief of one of these little shacks, that's a size 18 one, or 12. Wrong button there. It's producing 216 and has a capacity of 200. And the little ones, 216, capacity of 80. But you get more energy density the more you cram these little houses in. And you can drag your fingers around doing this, and you have to do this because the lag on tablets is prohibitive if you're doing this. You can do this, but it's not fast enough because the tablet's only doing a couple of frames a second. There's one of my earlier belief batteries. And you think, so what, they're just little houses, but they produce a lot of stuff as you need it in every 20-minute interval. Now, I might show you the meteorite next, but I'm going to do it on the Homeworld because I still care slightly about this world because I haven't finished it. Right, here I am back on the Homeworld. Incidentally, on the Homeworld, your best way of getting belief is to lay out a very good grid on the beaches. On the beaches you don't need to upgrade your housing in any way. You only have to upgrade housing as you move up levels, and frankly they're not worth it because you never actually use them. So this is a belief battery on Homeworld, which has a capacity of about 35,000, and I also converted a bit to mining, so give me a bit of income there. So what are we going to blast the crap out of with a double upgraded meteorite? Okay, now I'm going to show you a cheap method of construction, or destruction more likely. This is a patch on the Homeworld in the north east, up near the exit point. I'm going to show you what a double upgraded meteor does. There we are, 6,000. Still, price is the same, but it's been 2 badged. I'll just bring one down here. You can see it flattens everything quite nicely, and it's very easy to sculpt even with 3 layers. Through here, so you don't need to upgrade your sculpting to any great degree. And the meteors are incredibly powerful. If I was to stick another 3 in there, it would grind right down to the ocean depths, where it's incredibly expensive to sculpt. But you can flatten a mountain. I just don't have any mountains to show you I can think of. Oh, I do have one in Homeworld. So I'll blow that one up for you. Hold on. Okay, here we are at the top of Homeworld. As you can see, we've got some charming architecture, and I've destroyed all the environment the way you're supposed to in Homeworld. I've been trying to play this game in an environmental manner, leaving as much of the environment as possible. So there's a nice big hole there, which I haven't touched yet. But there is, and this is a quadruple upgraded farm, by the way. Oops, no, 20 farmers just came out of it because I touched it. There's this mine to the north of it. Ordinarily, if you wanted to sculpt this mine down to usable levels, it would probably take about 1 million belief, because up here things are pretty hard. I'll just clear that little mine on the top there. And I'll now try to do a surgical strike on it without destroying these houses here. And it's very difficult to do with the double upgraded meteorites. But I'm an expert. Okay, I'll put one here. As you can see, it's almost a workable pit now with just one strike. But I'm just going to get it down more to the beach layer. And I haven't even taken out any housing, so I can just move in there now. Careful not to hit anything when you drag the screen. Hit there. See, look at that. So there's a bit of ocean here. There's a bit of a chest, okay. Okay, I must be outside the influence. Oh well. Do one here. Ah, see? That's why you don't want to do one by accident, because a wound like that will cost you about $1 million to fix up. And as you can see, I've taken out half of my new mine, which is, you know, a bit of a drag. But you've got a couple of chests there. And that adds to my 200 free stickers there. Ooh, a gem, which is now worthless because I can watch these stupid adverts now. This turned out to be pretty much the easiest way to get gems. Earning a gem now. So I didn't know if I really wanted to smash a hole like that. But, anyway, I hope you've enjoyed tips and tricks for Godus on Android. This will probably make your game playing less torturous. You've got to play it for about a month to really be tortured properly. I can spell all naughty words now. Fuck Godus, that's what I reckon. Oh well. You get the idea. Thanks.